Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Sipping Tea Mzansi. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Please do not forget to ring the notification bell so that every time when I post a video, you will be notified. Mena, the mess, the evil person, the hurt person. You know what? Hurt people hurt people. That's what they say. So I'm here to talk about her and how she is finally fired. Yeah, from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We are happy to hear that. But let me just say something. I'm very disappointed on Mona Scott because it took her a long time to actually do this. Now, I know that the only reason why Mena was even fired it's because of all the controversy that she spiked for the show. Now, hear me out. She called Ice Spice a blue monkey, and she even proceeded to make monkey sounds. Now, I have no idea what kind of disrespect or why did she do that. I have no idea, but I'm going to say this. That's just evil to the core to me. It's very evil because Ice Spice did not go as far as she did. Of course, the two women did exchange, very bad words verbally to each other. But to be honest, she took it too far. And I'm just going to mention this. It is such a shame that other women from other cultures or maybe other races will see black women as some sort of animal or even black people in general. I don't understand. Why do they go to such... I don't really understand why she does this. Like, why do they have to be so mean, rude, and practically evil to other women who don't look like them? And I'm going to say this. I know that colorism is such a big issue, but every time these Latina women have a fight or an argument, it's either in the workplace or anywhere else, they will act like they are better or superior than other women because they're black. Now, I also want to talk about the fact that she was very open about the fact that Safari isn't paying enough child support. The settlement that she got from the divorce was not enough. She's basically doing everything she can for her two kids, to raise them, to support them. Now, I don't understand why she was acting a fool on the show because she obviously needs the show. She's desperately needing the show for the money. Now, I don't understand why would she just... I don't know why would she shit where she eats. Basically, I'm just going to say that. It's a saying. I don't understand. But here we are. So the internet was just in an uproar. People were just so disappointed and so angry. So I'm sure that the franchise had no choice but to let her go. They had to cut her loose because apparently what she did was just so horrible, and everybody saw that. I even did a video about it, and it's just down here if you want to watch. But basically, she called Spice a blue monkey, and it was just a mess. I'm telling you, she even went on to assault Spice because she threw a table at her, and I think she even got a cut on her wrist. Now, that is just something that the show was not going to turn a blind eye to, even though we know that these people be fighting and throwing tables and glasses and knives at each other. But hey, I think this little devil took it too far, and they were like, we are not going to have this here. Ma'am, goodbye. Go make a living somewhere else. And you know what? She has it coming. This is karma. It's instant karma. She thought that her being light skinned is going to make everything okay. Like she's going to get away with it. But hey, this is not your mama's house. This is not your show, honey. So they let her go. Now, again, I'm just going to say my opinion as to say she brought this up upon herself because first of all, she is so angry and so hurt. She should be channeling all that anger towards Safari, who is the one that impregnated her and gave her two kids and then cheated on her, because that's another thing. I feel like two people who are just lustful towards each other, it doesn't mean that it's love. It doesn't mean that get married and trust this person, because Safari showed himself time and time again that he is not a family man. Yeah, he's just there for the good time, there for the camera time, there because him and Erica look good together. So he basically thought, oh, let's get married, which was just a bad idea, to be honest, because they had nothing to do with getting married. Let's be honest now. Like, they were just toxic from the get-go. I mean, from the verbal abuse to sometimes physical abuse. to Safari leaving the house and not even coming back. Like, when it's time for shooting, he will just not even come back. And she constantly cried throughout that marriage. And she had the second child, and Safari went on a rant on Instagram Live telling people that, oh, I did not want her to give birth to another baby. She did that to try and trap me. It was a mess, I'm telling you. So here we are now. The consequences of marrying people just because you're sexually attracted to them. There's nothing else but the fact that you look good together when you're all dressed up. And it ended up to be a very bad idea. That marriage was just a bad idea on its own. Now you have Safari running around like he's not even a married man, and they were constantly just fighting, and that show really showed a side of her marrying Safari. It was a bad idea. Now, I'm also going to state the fact that now she's taking out her problems and her anger issues and all her problems onto Spice, because Spice is the only one that called her out. She said that you have a child and your child doesn't even like you. My child likes me, and you need to stop acting like you're the only person who got divorced and left with 2 kids. All of us, some of us got left, and we had to pick up the pieces because Spice was just tired of the fact that the only thing that she has going on her storyline is just Safari this, Safari that, and it became too bitter to even talk about. So I just want to say that both these women were wrong to fight the way that they fought. But I will also say that Mena took it too much. Like, it was too much, and now she lost a job. Now tell me, how is this good for her to fight with Spice? Spice doesn't need Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She doesn't need those reality shows. She is a Jamaican artist. And not only at that, the best one, the good one, and the most talented and successful at best. And she's also like an international artist. I mean, everybody in the world knows who Spice is, and she performs, child. She is wealthy. She has a lot of source of incomes. Now, I can't say the same about Mena. Where is she going to get her other bread? Okay, to feed the kids that Safari has just left her with. Now, I know some people are going to be like, oh, she was just sad. But everybody's sad if they're going to be like left. But that doesn't mean you must take your anger out on other people. Now, I'm sure that Mona Scott is being drilled by the old producers and everybody else that's involved in making that show become as big of a success that it is now. But another thing I will say that it is about time that their behavior has consequences. Now she knows that if she were to get into another show, which I doubt, she knows how to portray herself, how to behave and all those things. But I'm going to say that it is such a shame that you would literally be your own demise and make yourself fired out of shows that actually have been giving you so much money just because you are a bad person. You are a colorist. You are literally an horrible person. Now, I don't know if Safari even cares. I don't know. But what I do know is that I am actually quite glad that they had to set an example out of someone who's been problematic for such a long time. I feel like the show has just shown us that nobody is bigger than the show. Okay, you didn't make the show, Mena. Now take your bags and leave. But anyways, my lovely people, please come down to the comment section and tell me exactly what you think about this, because to be honest with you, I just keep getting shocked because wow, I did not think that any consequences or rewards as to what Mena did to herself. Like I didn't know. Like I did not know that she was gonna get fired. Like I did not. I thought she was gonna just get away with it as normal and just live her life and keep it pushing and keep being disrespectful and evil and mean and just think that the world revolves around her because she's a Latina light-skinned woman. Like, oh my word, how stupid or how weird or cruel do you have to be to think that you are better than other people just because you're light-skinned? But hey, who am I to say anything? I have no idea what's going on in these people's minds. But there you have it. Mena won't be back. She is gone. Gone. Please don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I love you all. Bye.